Find the source of the leak.
Yeah. And how are they going to do that? You want him to cut the
No, they
walls?
have to go and check if the apartment above has a leak also.
Okay.
And if it does, that will be apartment 3, has to go into 308 to the same location.
Turn off the flash now on your head.
Flash off.
Yeah.
Go to 308 in the same location and see if it has the same problem.
Right.
And if not, go to 408 and see if the same problem. Because it may be coming from the roof.
Okay, it may be coming from roof.
So help me explain it to you.
Okay.
You understand?
Now, how does this look on the top here? From the shower, because that was where it was before.
Here there is no leak
Right,
that is visible.
right. And then it's not looking like it's coming from the toilet either.
No, because if it leaks here, it will go down here.
Yeah,
Because there's nothing in the wall. It will stop, maybe it will stop on the bottom
Yeah,
here,
yeah,
but it
you
will
want-
not come out here.
you want to see if that's been dried?
What has been dried?
The
Complete English.
caulking.
The caulking,
Want to check if it's dry? Just sit down on the toilet and
Yes.
just put.
yes, the caulking is dry, but it is a little soft. So
Okay, it probably would
in
need
the
some more.
corners, when it is really thick,
Yeah,
it doesn't.
dry as much.
This is a good thing that you asked me because I can go around and push it with my finger.
Right.
The outer layer is dry, but
Yeah.
the inner layer is not.
Okay, I have some gloves I can give you.
No.
Here.
Check it every step of the way.
Mhm.
Mhm. You don't know what you're doing. You need to check it and recheck it.
You want me to give you the little chair?
No, you need to understand what I told you.
Yeah, that in the corners it seems to be a little soft.
When I push, it gives quite a bit.
But the sides,
It didn't dry inside.
right. It hasn't dried yet.
Which may mean also that this is where the holes are.
Okay, it also may mean that you just
Because-
made it thicker too.
Tell me not. When I push it like this, inside it goes in,
Yeah.
which maybe that there is a slot for it there.
There's a
Some little
hole.
hole that
Yeah,
when I
yeah.
push it, it's not visible, but it goes in.
So maybe you should press it in.
I do. I do.
No, but I mean with a tool maybe, no?
Your finger is the best tool for this.
Okay.
Besides, it dries outside, so nothing comes onto my finger. Do you? You
But
don't understand it.
yeah, but it's too soft. And what about here in the corner? Did you press it here?
It's totally dry.
Okay.
I
Is it?
think actually this is a little still and it's soft.
See, yeah. It looks like, I think the thicker part too.
Yes, the thicker.
The thicker, it was the problem too. You understand?
Yeah.
You may want to go over there. I can give you a glove and you can go over there
I
and.
have the new thing. I can
The
put
caulking.
the new caulking on top.
Yeah. Let me get him. Bobby. Hey, Diego. Hey, where's Diego?
Diego's on his way. He's
Okay,
getting his
good.
laundry.
Good. So how are you?
I'm all right, and you?
Okay. I heard there's election or what? Are you? That's been postponed
Until the 9th, I believe.
of August.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So how you been?
I've been there. You?
Okay.
Hi.
Hey, Alvin, how are you?
Okay. Can you come in, please?
Yeah. Hey guys. Yeah. Come in.
Let me show you what the problem
You know,
is.
you have his idea. You have hers.
What ideas?
No.
Oh no.
No.
You just also have-
I'm his digital twin.
Yeah, I can translate it to better English so you two can understand it. All of this.
You can go in
didn't
here
exist
if
before.
you. But you see.
Yeah.
When I touch it, look what happens there. All of the bubbles comes apart. Now, I was trying to analyze it. Do you see that? I was trying to analyze it, and I asked them, did it appear recently? They said yes. that they didn't notice it before. And if it came out from the shower, it should go down, it shouldn't go across. So what I would like to do is I would like to go, this is 208. I'd like to go to 308 and see if they have the same problem. And then 408, and then most importantly to the roof, and see where it comes and bid it in the bud. What is it called?
Remember, because the caulking that you have there right now, that's
Yeah.
recent.
Which one?
What's up? You
No,
have on the
no.
edges right there. The
Oh,
caulking that was
this?
that, yeah.
Yeah, that's
What
what
does this have to do with this?
Because remember that the water that was in the garage, it wasn't just isolated to right underneath the drain. It also came.
yeah, it's spread out.
It spread out.
Yeah, but you don't know what is the source of it.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
It's
what he's trying to explain to you, that the source could have been that, and the drywall soaks it up, because it
Oh,
was
we
it was
stopped-
going laterally like that.
Yeah.
The wall.
Do you
We
have
stopped
damage on the other side of this wall?
Yeah, that's what we were checking, and there's no, we didn't see anything. Let me say that. We didn't see. Oops. We didn't see it.
All right.
Flash on. We didn't see it.
Avi, just put all this.
Yeah, it doesn't feel damp.
No.
Yeah.
You got the opening?
Yeah. But this, I don't know, man. This feels.
How damp is it right now?
It's not very damp, man. I would say that this is maybe old.
When you saw it the first time, when did you notice it first, Avi?
Just when I called.
On the day that you
And we-
informed us?
And we fixed
That was
everything.
on Wednesday, I
Yes,
think?
because you know there was a hole in the ceiling.
Avi, turn your flash off.
Flash off. There was a hole in the ceiling here, and it was leaking for the toilet above.
But we got that
Yes.
replaced.
So we redone everything here, so it was all working fine.
Yeah, there was significant leaks going on from the unit above.
Right.
Remember when you guys
Yeah.
were
That's
living
right.
here?
That's
Yeah,
right.
in both bathrooms, like
Right.
significant, you know?
Right.
I mean, I remember this bathroom was in really poor condition,
Yes.
so was the other one.
Right.
So they worked on
But
it.
touch it, Diego, see if maybe what you think about the moisture there.
It looks pretty dry from over here. Yeah, there's no dampness here.
We just wanted you to be aware of
I
it.
think it was
Yeah.
because of the leak that was happening over there spilling over here. Because if it was from above, you'd start seeing it up here.
Well, that will be easy to stop if once we stop
I
this.
think that you stop this
Yeah.
over
and
here
we monitor
and,
that.
and you monitor this.
Yeah.
And, yeah, we monitor it and then we will fix it. But I would like you to know that when we do that and it bubbles again.
And we'll replaster
No,
and
I
see.
don't think you, like, for instance, monitor it for now, right?
Yeah.
No, we're
If there's actually a leak, this is gonna get wet.
Yeah.
Right,
Right.
maybe
Yeah.
don't fix it just yet.
Yeah.
Don't
no,
fix
we're
it.
not touching this.
Remove,
No.
like you did here, remove this
Yeah.
loose stuff, you know?
And to see if there is any more coming
And
out.
see if anything more is
Yeah.
coming out, because you
Right.
don't know
And
what
then take
day
from
of it.
there.
But it will be really easy to go to check in 308,
We can-
408
we
and
can-
the roof especially. If there is something in the roof and nothing stops it, this may be the first stop.
Yeah, well, I was
Yeah.
gonna ask, when you noticed it the first time, was it wet? Was it damp?
It was pretty much.
And we don't live here, you know what I
We don't
mean?
live here, but I touched it here and it came out just like this. You see?
Mm-hmm. Because it's so close to this right here.
Yeah,
It looks
I know.
like it's coming from
Yeah.
spreading like this is what it looks like to me.
But if you
Yeah,
have something in the 408
Or
in the
308, just-
308,
just
that
to
may
check
mean
with
that
them.
It is coming from
I mean,
above.
we can definitely,
Yeah.
I don't know, you know, we have to get homeowner cooperation here.
Yeah, no, but even
But-
just a
but
look.
This coming all the way from the roof without us hearing anything from 408 or 308,
Yeah.
you know, and it going all the way here and then
It may be
showing
that they
itself
don't have anything that
down
blocks
here.
it. I don't
Well, they
know.
do, they have the same concrete thing that you have.
There may be something different because this is right on top of the garage and they may have done something
It's the
different.
same, it's the same kind of.
Okay, but you can
what is that,
check.
a
It doesn't
placard,
hurt to
whatever
check
concrete
to see.
So,
Sometimes
what we
they're-
can do is we'll tell 308 that
Yeah.
we observe that there's some
Yeah.
sort of water damage in 208. We
And
want to
also
see.
to 408 and go to the roof.
Yeah.
I'll go with you to the roof.
We want to see.
Let me
Well,
tell you
what
what-
is it that we're looking? We're looking for damage in those
You're
units.
looking
Some
for leak.
evidence of,
We're looking for a leak.
water in the guest bathroom.
There is an apartment here that is redone by William or Bill. You know that they've gutted everything.
at the end of the,
228.
is
I
that
think it is
the,
228.
you're
So
facing
we
the
went
second,
inside
yeah.
To see what will be the
Was
charges.
amazing.
Another thing if we hire it and they do
Do
the same thing.
Mhm.
What they did, they busted all the walls.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you-
that police a complete good job.
Yeah,
Yeah, but so I looked there in the in the shower where the shower is,
Yeah.
and I saw that there is some kind of bars, and it may be unique to this floor because this is on top of the garage. I cannot tell what.
by the
happens
way,
above.
he said that he showed us that there's termites. when he
Termites
was-
deep in
The
the
wall.
wood. He removed this wood, for example, and he said that it was full of termites.
And in the
Wow.
wall. And then he's just showing that there's leaks.
We should go. You should take an advantage that he busted all the walls, and you can see the.
You can see right
infrastructure.
inside and you
Yeah,
see
yeah,
all
Yeah,
the water.
We've seen that before.
But did you see the termites?
No.
I did not see the termites.
Yeah.
It was full-
And I haven't
it was
heard anything
full.
about termites.
Yeah,
It could also be wood ants, because we've had issues with wood.
No, no, but he's
We had an
mentioned- yeah.
infestation on the trees in the front. I think
Yeah.
I
Oh yeah,
talked
we
to you
went.
about.
to
Remember with the
Yeah.
tree?
With the
Exactly.
city,
Yeah,
remember?
yeah,
that you
yeah.
called the city.
So they treated the tree, but then I was doing further research, and you have to be really careful with that, because when you can create what's called a split colony. Some of them will die, others will escape
to go to another
and form a colony elsewhere.
Yeah.
You know, and now we're seeing all kinds of dead ants in the rec room,
because they fly.
which
you know?
we weren't seeing before. No,
Yeah.
and these wood ants don't fly. And there's like, I mean, there's got to be at least.
No, but
20
I
or
guess,
30 a day.
but a lot of times when the termite guys come, they may not do a thorough job. Here you have an advantage that you have the holes there, and he was showing us
Yeah.
termite
You know, they're
damage.
very weak.
Well, that's the thing. Like,
Yeah.
is it actually termite damage or is it the wood ants?
I-
Did you see?
we
not
didn't
necessarily
really-
you. It's I guess the question to ask
So
here is,
what did you see? You
was
saw
there evidence
wood?
of termites?
I didn't look, you know, he
I
showed
looked and I
it.
saw things that look like they're stool or what is it called? The shit that they drop the
Droppings.
snails.
The dropping.
Droppings. And he said that the wood was full of them. And then he was working on cleaning it. So by the time we may go again,
You
I
know,
told
but-
him that I wanted to come back.
We wanted to come
Yeah,
back to
and
see
I-
how much
and
it would
take
be
pictures
to
of that.
And
renovate.
that could be old also.
I don't know, but I'm just,
When I've heard about termites here, typically the people reporting that are the ones on the fourth floor, because the termites tend to be, they colonize the mansard of our building, which
But
is
once
up on
they
the
get
fourth
in, they
floor.
once
start
they get going
penetrating
everywhere. But anyways, it's
Yeah,
good.
but
I
you're-
saw-
I
I saw
haven't
the-
heard
the-
anything from 328
I
or
saw in the
428.
garage. I saw in the garage. I opened the door in the garage, and there were termites, and I hit the wood. And you know when termites
Where
hit
in the
wood
garage?
in my locker.
Which locker
For
number is
this
it?
apartment. I don't remember, but I know the location of it. I
Is
never
that
go
something that we can reproduce right now? If we go knock on it, will the termites come out?
I tell you what happened. I
Years
opened
ago.
the door. You opened the door. Oh, we had an inspection. Somebody came.
Remember the inspector a long time ago.
Some inspector about for termites or for something else. No, something else.
For the wood
it was the time
replacement.
that the garage was under reconstruction of doors or some other issue or repaint. Or, anyways, we opened the door and I took a piece of metal and I tapped on it and it broke down the wood. When the wood is rotten, there's a hollow area. You just tap it and it breaks down and you can see that it is a termite damage. It's only the termites that are doing this damage.
Well, wood ants also do that.
That's what I'm saying. It's either
Wood
termites
ants
or it's
also
wood ants.
do that.
No, but do we have a termite,
Wood,
Diego, do we have a
wood,
termite that they can come?
Last year,
Two different
we brought
evidence.
in a termite inspector. We brought in Orchid, and he did an inspection of the building, and he found no evidence of termites, but there was damaged wood. But it wasn't. He did say that it was termites because he didn't see any of like their wings. He didn't see any of
You
their.
know, a suggestion is maybe have them come back. And since you have a unit that
It's
is
open.
open inside the
That's what I'm
walls,
going to do. There's
Yeah,
a lot of wood there.
go and
Because
have
they
them look
took
at
out all
that.
the-
you know, because why should they
What is
even,
it called?
even for their
This,
benefit, why
this,
should they
wall?
renovate if it's sitting there, you know, termites? So we
Yeah,
have an
you're gonna
advantage.
have
We
to
never
put it
have
in
an
that way.
advantage to
But
be.
I'm surprised that the contractor or the owner hasn't reached out to the board to say, hey,
Well,
we
there,
found these things.
You
but
want
he
to
told
sell
us.
it, He doesn't want to mess with you.
He doesn't want to sell it. He wants to keep it.
To me, he said-
That's what Richard said, that he was fixing it up.
Who's
He was-
Richard?
He was gonna.
He's the
move
owner
it.
of 228.
No, but maybe we're talking about a different one. This was Bill. This was the guy that works for
Bill
Noah.
used to rent.
No, he used to rent there.
He used to rent.
So
Oh,
that-
okay.
so that
we're
is-
confused as to who's the new owner.
No, but he said Bill.
He's
He
never
was
been the
rent-
owner.
oh, he was the
renting.
rent-
Okay, so does Bill own other units
Yeah.
That was
here?
unit 229.
Okay,
Two-
so this is
two-
the one he was supposed to sell.
Okay, so he has one unit
Yes,
Yeah.
229.
Okay.
and he was renting from
But
Rick.
it's a good
Yes.
opportunity since everything is exposed.
I'm just saying it doesn't even matter.
You
Everything's.
go and you can tap on it with any metal material.
Well, look, when I went there, the only report I received from Tom is.
Who's Tom?
Hey, he's
Tom
the
is a
general
contractor.
contractor.
Okay.
That's doing
Oh,
the
Tom.
Right, right.
remodeling of
What?
228.
What?
And he contacted me and he told me, listen, I contacted Lorena already from Martin, but I'm not getting any traction.
Yeah, right.
This is what's going on. And I went there with Raul, our maintenance guy, to check it out. And indeed, we did find some water leaking from presumably the guest bathroom of 328. And so 220 and 328 were put in communication so they can figure it out, but that's it. Nothing about termites, wood ants.
Okay, but
no
I'm just,
damage.
I'm just,
Friday,
we
so-
spoke to him, you know, on
Yesterday,
Friday.
It was yesterday, right?
Yeah,
With
yesterday.
Tom Nellen?
Yes.
Yeah,
And I
the
wanted to
contractor.
go back to document it so I can send it to you, but I was.
The contractor.
Well, I'm sure we'll hear about it.
No, but I'm just saying, why not reach out?
I mean, we can reach out to Tom. And,
Yeah, reach out and
is
look
there
at
all day
it.
long.
Why not reach out? They have already the hole there. Take advantage of having somebody, an inspector, or can go in and tell us. I'm not a termite
So wait a
expert.
minute.
You're not.
You guys were in the
Yes.
apartment and he showed you.
Yes.
Tom did, not
Yeah.
Bill.
No,
You
Tom.
thought it was Bill.
No, Tom.
We
Not
just.
Bill. There was no bill there. I wasn't even sure
Who?
that Bill is the owner. I forgot that Bill,
Rented.
Either one
We,
rented
he
it.
invited us in because we saw him from the porch, and we were saying, we
said hello to him.
and he said hello, and he says, I'm
The
renovating this
contractor
place.
is
So we
building
said,
the place.
and
He
he
said-
said, would you like to see? And we said, we want to do the same for one on a unit here. He goes, you're welcome to come in. He opened up the door for us there. We went in, we saw it, you know. So, and this was Friday, and he says, look what we have
wanna
behind
keep-
it.
Because if he is right, you want to nip it in the bud and
No,
not
yeah,
let them
absolutely. It's the solution for the termites is to tent the whole building.
And
Yeah.
it was done more than 10 years
How
ago.
long ago was it?
Was there actual evidence of termites 10 years ago?
Oh,
I haven't, yeah.
I remember there
I
was
remember.
a lot of evidence because a lot of people
Again,
didn't want to
what
pay.
I've heard is from the fourth floor,
A lot of people didn't want to pay for it.
yeah, because they're not affected. The
Also,
ones
the-
on the lower floors aren't typically affected,
They
so
also
they're
put
they're
some-
always and this has been going on for years. They're always pushing back.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah.
The ones on the
Some of
fourth
them
floor,
are-
But I'm just,
want the tent.
it's just such an opportunity.
Yeah, we'll get in contact with Tom and see
Get to-
have him show us those
show
images.
us-
I'll take pictures of it and then we'll send it to Orkin and see
right,
if we can get
and
Orkin to
see
come out.
also where he's saying that there's leaks. He says, look
We
at,
did that already.
no, but he's showing us where there's leaking now, some other,
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
we
but
looked at
ask
the
him.
And show you where he saw the termites.
and where he saw the termites, you know, why
Before
not?
he rips it out, so you can.
Right, absolutely.
Probable termites. We're not sure if they're termites, wood ants, or
He-
Yeah, no, I'm telling you
wood
what he said.
wood gnawing mice. I mean,
Yeah,
we
I-
don't
I-
know,
telling you what he
you know,
said.
Unless I can see
Where-
a termite.
To me, it looks like termite damage, but this is what he said. I quote him, and he's seen it many times. I think that he knows about it.
Okay, but I'm just saying, that's what he reports.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
get in contact with Tom and
Yeah.
take
Okay,
pictures and then have Orkin come out.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying,
Can I
and
go with you to the roof and check the roof above here and to see if the hole's right on top?
I think technically the answer is no. Because I don't
yeah.
have
You're not
you're not
covered
covered
by
by our
insurance.
insurance.
So
And
what can we do that I would do my due diligence?
We can take pictures if you want.
Pictures of this.
No,
No.
on the, you can't go to the roof, right?
Right.
You wanna be able to see there. on
No,
the
I don't
roof,
want to
right?
be able to see. I want to be able to see, to find a leak, and if there is a leak, to stop it.
No, it's
No, but that wouldn't be, so that would
be.
be on the association, that's not your responsibility to stop
I
it.
know, but it's my responsibility here to pay for
Right.
it.
So here's the plan with regards to this. We're
Okay.
gonna contact
First we will
308 408.
examine.
Well, I want to make sure that they haven't seen any
Yeah,
damage
right.
to their
408.
unit.
Right.
If there's something in 408, then it's possibly the roof.
Right.
If they don't have any damage, then
We can
technically it
either,
can still be the roof.
But the chances
But that's
are
why we're
slim.
gonna monitor
But it's
this
not
now.
visible. I'm
Monitor.
not going to do anything for a while so I can monitor it just
yeah,
like
we'll
you said.
monitor it now where it is, you know?
And let's but what I'm saying is, let's not procrastinate and ignore it and make it worse. Because if it is true that it's coming from somewhere, it will spread inside the roof of the garage and will rot the roof of the garage.
Have you
Even-
seen any leaks in the garage?
Even
No,
if this is.
I was actually, I was, next time I saw them, I was gonna be like, hey, you guys either stopped using that bathroom, or you did something, you know, and obviously they did something,
Yeah, we did something.
you know?
But I'm not done.
But we're not done.
Yeah, but what my report to you guys is, I haven't seen any more leaks. Raul hasn't seen any more leaks from here. I don't know if you guys are actively using this or your tenants
we're
are
not
or
leaving it,
what.
but we are coming
No,
here.
that's what I mean. I mean your
Yeah.
tenants.
Right.
But remember, Avi, that when we were testing this, the water level got almost to the point where it was overflowing.
But it didn't overflow.
But there is also.
I mean, it didn't come from
No,
the
no.
outside.
It did not overflow.
Right.
There's a possibility that if we continue letting it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not
test,
going
it
to-
We're
could
gonna
go
leave
down.
it.
And also there's caulking
that
on
side
this
over there.
side.
Yes,
There's
I
caulking
know.
on this side. So that means that the water could have been going
Yeah,
here.
yeah, I know.
And remember that we found water out here,
Yes,
you know, on the floor.
yes.
So
You
Yeah,
can-
Listen, we are going to test
to
it.
to me, that seems like the most likely scenario, you know?
And to me-
But that doesn't.
We're gonna
mean-
monitor,
that doesn't
nobody
mean that
knows.
we, you
Right.
know, completely.
What I'm saying, let's monitor it,
Yeah.
and let's monitor upstairs. That takes only a few seconds to look around.
Right.
And then once we fix it completely, and there's no more leak for sure, I will fix that. It's not that, it won't cost a lot, but if it is coming from the roof of some
Yeah, we
other
want to make
source-
sure that there actually isn't a source of water.
Yeah.
If there is a source of water, we want to stop the source of water first.
Yeah. Okay, that's all. We
What
just
else are
want you
you
to
guys
be,
planning for here?
Well, we
I
are
mean-
checking quotes from plumbers.
we're checking
Oh,
codes from
okay.
Muhammad.
Did they, but are your tenants using this?
I don't
We
know.
told them not to
We
use it.
told them
but,
not
you
to.
know, you tell them
But-
they, and they do
But
pick it
you never
up.
know. You know what I mean? We
They
tell them
say
not to
us
use it.
They told
Yeah,
us
no,
that-
but I'm saying because
I asked them not to
clearly
use it.
some caulking has been done here.
Yes,
So maybe that was all that was needed.
but it will take time. I wanted to give it a chance to dry
Cure.
completely
Got you, okay.
without
Now I
any
understand.
doubt. Because
Yeah.
even if it
And
is
then
drying
you're gonna
out-
test it.
even
Yeah.
if it is drying outside, inside it may not be fully dry
Cured.
and
You saw
cured.
this up here?
Yeah.
No. What is it?
I don't know.
This is the tenant put it. I don't even know.
What is it?
Men's.
Sounds like that's so.
I just saw.
maybe.
But what I'm saying is, let's
Daily
not be
use.
negligent and let's not be excessively ecstatic about something. Let's analyze it methodically and then analyze it and find the source and deal with the problem instead of procrastinating it until it is becoming much worse.
No, absolutely. We have to make sure that there isn't a source of water. And if
Yes,
there is
I
a source
send
of water,
you
we
a
gotta
picture and I
stop it.
send Arden a picture and we'll start a process that eventually will be documented and effective and not neglected, you know?
Absolutely.
I can go to my garage, you have a kid that opens all the garages and to show
No,
you.
the lockers, you mean?
The lockers, excuse me, thank you. The locker and show you the damage that it was there.
Mhm.
That must have been, I went with you, remember one time we went to all the lockers and they have a list of lockers?
The doors
You know,
needed.
with me, I made a list of lockers, but I don't remember going with
Yeah,
you
yeah,
through
I
a list
went-
of lockers.
They
No,
had-
we went
the
around
thing is that
and
We had
we
to
looked.
clear them because there was leaks inside the locker, some of the lockers.
No, you were gonna do work on the outside.
Yeah.
You were doing
Anyway.
inspection. Okay, let's go, Abby. That's
Well,
enough.
So I just
Okay,
wanted to
done.
document this, let's
Okay.
not spread it around.
Round, and then you can see on the 228 or whatever,
Yeah, you
the
can-
second
you don't
balcony
need
from
me for that. Talk to
Mariposa
Tom
Court.
and ask him
Yeah.
to
Where
show
they're,
you.
228.
right, Tom,
show you
from-
exactly
let him
where it
show
is.
you where are the issues.
No, absolutely. Yeah, we'll
He's
get in
in
contact
the-
with Tom.
Because he's in process of tearing out the wood, so once he
Yeah.
tears out the wood and he throws it away.
Well, you
be
won't
able to
see it. Yeah.
Yeah, plus we want to see what was the extent of the damage. Was it like the entire wood? Was it just one section? Did
Well,
it
that
spread
was-
to like the other units?
He said, and I quote, it is full of termites. I don't know.
We're quoting.
Yeah.
But he was talking about, I think he was talking about
That's
the
so
wood.
weird.
that is
And I
under-
would have expected him to call me, hey, dude.
Well,
We got
he
a
told
serious
us.
termite problem here. You know, I'm not gonna replace any wood until.
No, but he has a job. You go the
He has a
flip
job
side.
to do.
He has a job that he needs to fix. He's
Yeah.
not. He's
No,
not.
I know, but one of his bathrooms, the ceiling is on hold because of the leak he reported.
Yeah, right. So
You know?
fine.
So I would expect the same kind of thing.
Okay, you didn't. So, but now we're
Termites,
telling you,
you know?
you got an easy thing. You know the guy. Just go in and see.
We're gonna
and,
go in, Sarah.
yeah,
I'm just
no,
saying, you know.
yeah, right,
I
that's
would've
all.
expected him to call.
We have
Yeah.
done,
We did our due diligence. We did everything. Thank you guys for coming. Sorry for the delay. We got detained,
No worries.
and then we didn't want
I
to
hope
do
you
it.
weren't
So
detained by the police.
by Miami's traffic. Have you ever driven in Miami's traffic lately?
Yes.
Yeah.
plenty.
Yeah. Okay.
no, I'm looking for somebody, we're building some AI PCs, and you are an electrical engineer.
Yeah.
If you have people that have experience with building the new AI PCs, you know, with the new boards, they have NVIDIA and multiple graphics boards.
But the computer science department already has servers that are specific for AI training. I don't know if you knew about that.
I didn't know about it. Thanks for telling me.
Yeah,
This is-
the computer science department has, I think, 3 server racks with NVIDIA. I
Oh,
forget-
this
I
is
forget the
exactly
model.
what we're trying to do. the
And
same
and
thing.
you can request from them to use their server. So they'll give you an account,
that
and
is
then you
really
can
great.
just SSH straight into their
So-
servers and load up your own AI model.
Yeah, okay, great.
Good,
Thanks
good,
for telling
thanks
me.
for-
But if you,
But I think
If
the
you're not
engineering
PhD.
department does want to
Right.
also create a server room for our own
If you know-
GPU modules.
if you know some students that are interested in that,
And in the engineering,
With the
in the software engineering side,
dissertation
there
or
aren't that
something
many.
like
But in computer science, there are a lot.
okay, well,
Okay.
try to get in touch with. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Dr. Sarkar. I don't know if you've ever heard of
No,
him. Dr.
no.
Dilip Sarkar. He's the one that gave me access to that server.
What we're using.
I made my own AI model to
Which
teach it how to count with interference patterns.
Okay.
Interference of what kind?
Just light interference. They create an interference. So 2 light beams come together. They create an interference pattern, and I wanted to teach it how to count based off the fringes that are created. And so I did that for a project.
And you actually taught somebody, or you
No,
did
this-
something, or was just theoretically written something about it? But
It
you
was
didn't-
just a project report for a class.
But you didn't test it, and you didn't teach it, and you.
No, I
didn't-
taught it. I created the model, I trained it, and then I tested it.
So let me know if you don't mind. I would like to come and document it with video and other things to make a presentation.
Okay, yeah. For
So-
instance, I can send you the report that I created on it.
Yeah, send me
Yeah,
the
send a
report,
report.
please.
You have
And when
that-
you do it again next semester, we would like to document it. If you are interested in it, we'll come to your class and just silently document it and write a review about it.
Yeah, the class is called, what's the class called? Advanced Imaging, I think it was.
Yeah, that's what
Advanced
we're
imaging
doing.
algorithm or
We're
something like that.
we're doing
Okay. And you were
imaging.
teaching it?
No, I didn't teach it. This is Dr.
Yeah.
Sarkar.
Oh, Sakar.
We're
Okay.
doing imaging that where AI can look at an image and interpret the content of the image and speak to you.
I
with-
think another, this is all
with
computer
regular
science
with
department.
regular voice, and
Yeah,
you can
conversational. Conversational
converse
AI.
with the AI, and the AI can tell you what it sees in the image, and you can ask him the AI questions, and it will reply in a regular voice from a phone or any other device.
Yeah, I think one of the other projects was one of the students he took Bible verses like Psalms and then tried to create a language model just based off the Psalms themselves. to be able to reference the different psalms that exist. That was another project that was there.
And this is, the reason that we are doing it is because the company that manufactures this wants to do the same thing.
They want to have it built into the model.
On a local host off the grid, so when you don't have communication, you'll
So for
never-
emergency
The model would have to be stored onto the device
Yeah,
itself.
right, as a
There is
small model.
The Olama model that is open source and free, and there is a version that is as opposed to the large language model,
a small.
not so large or
Right.
small language model that will run on devices like a phone locally, and it will be specialized. So unlike regular LLM, that is a huge area of knowledge that will focus on light intercept or very
For a specific application.
exactly, but it will completely ground this application, and these devices can have 2 terabyte of storage. So it is a huge amount of storage.
What's
Well,
the
the-
typical size of a language model?
Actually, I don't know the answer to that. But for instance, when I did my project, I had 4 gigabytes of training data and 2 gigabytes of testing data.
So
But that's
This is nothing compared to 2 terabytes.
yeah, so
yeah.
you can
Yeah,
do-
and I would expect, I mean, the language model, that's just gonna be all text.
Yeah,
right?
it should-
So that
well,
text
no,
doesn't take up a
no,
lot of
No,
time.
no.
it depends on. So, for instance, if you're also talking to
To
it,
it, right.
you have to be able to record those
Voice to text
those
and-
frequencies.
the frequencies of voice.
So you can match it later.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
that's
the
really
voice to
when you,
text and
with
text
the
to
voice,
voice.
and especially when you're doing something like that, you need voice. You're not gonna be texting here. You're out in the field, you're a remote worker, and all of a sudden there's the hurricane, and how am I gonna be? You remember those guys even when we had that problem when FP&L came, right?
So this is the design. Let me give you an example that you can understand. A plumber working in the garage and another plumber in the toilet in the 4th floor.
Hands
What they are
free, don't have to
What
do
they're
the
doing now,
phone.
either screaming to each other or talking on the phone. These devices can also sync with a PC and a phone. So this way they can be hands-free talking and have the AI becomes also a member in a Zoom meeting. So they see and hear
So that
everything
device-
in real time.
And then you can share it with
And-
experts around the world and saying, hey, this is an issue. Or you're doing an inspection and you can basically see, okay, this is what we have now. We got this organ, but is he really a professional? We got a real professional looking in.
Yeah,
to
it's
see.
just a remote professional.
Yeah,
And remember that you were sitting down there in this box with people from the elevator, and they were putting the phone on the box and trying to explain to some remote user. Do you remember anything like that?
I mean, I can picture it.
Yes,
I
so
can picture
this is designed for that, and this device can handle a lot more than a phone, and it can sync with your phone. So that way, when your hands are free and you deal with the board, and you have somebody in even another country, it has also its own SIM card and its own modem.
and its own IP, so you can
It's
go
all
in.
okay, but when none of that works and you don't want it to work, it can also work locally on a local host of the grid, because sometimes you have security issues like in military applications, like an Abrams tank in Ukraine, and the controller and the knowledgeable person is here, and the Americans don't want to be in Ukraine for political reasons, so that way they can say, hey, we're not there, but they can see and hear in real time. Or talking about the Gaza Strip, you have people in the Gaza that are in it. The new equipment for the US, they didn't have enough time to learn it, yet they can have an American here and some Israeli expert in Tel Aviv controlling and demonstrating to the driver in the Gaza Strip in the middle of a war.
Yeah,
So-
you can fix the tank.
Right, right.
I mean, you can do the same thing. Well, I guess NASA
Yeah.
kind of already does it, right?
Right,
They have the
right,
entire
so-
command center that
Right.
feeds instructions to the astronauts.
The whole
While they're
point-
doing the spacewalk, yeah.
Yeah.
The whole point that these devices are very cheap, less than $2,000.
Oh, you're gonna
The
go
low
back.
end and the high end, when you stack a lot of power banks and other things like that, it can come to 5,000-6,000, but it's extremely affordable. So that's the idea.
So
But,
we're
are
Are
working,
those for sale already? Or?
Yeah, but they
They're
have
still
no versions.
prototyping.
We are testing it and we are working with them. We're going to go to this AI conference now in Las Vegas to meet representatives of the company
in the video.
and NVIDIA, and to try to work directly with the companies, because a lot of it is in R&D 2 years before they even release it to the marketplace. So we have to work with the companies directly because what's in the marketplace is already 2 years old, so to speak.
But right now, you don't have you don't have any model
No,
loaded to it, right? You
no.
still need to figure out what hardware to use
Yeah,
to be able to
right,
store
right, right.
Yeah.
No, I can use a USB.
No, but you don't have the AI model now,
Oh,
no.
the AI model that they are using
It's an-
now
it's
is
an-
not resident on the device. It's using
The cloud.
Yeah. Okay. So you have some sort of
So
cloud.
these have a cellular connection right now?
the connection is there are various ways to connect, but the most simple way is with the SIM card and the cellular network.
Okay.
And then they different, and
they
this is,
have connection.
what Avi's wearing is an old model, you understand?
because-
The very old model, but they have like 4 generations
It has
past
some
that.
features. This model has place for 2 power banks. And the most common problem is that it runs out of power because
if you're-
some of these people, like on the linemen on the Florida Power and Light, they go for 8 hours.
Yeah, but those guys should have like a solar panel hat or something, man. They're out in the sun, right? Take advantage, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, the
Good idea.
plumber in 408, no, because it's what, you know, it's not
But
gonna
I-
work.
Well, it's
But
10
those
minutes.
linemen for FPL, for sure.
What we want to do is we
Just like a
wanna-
little thing here, you know?
Right, and Avi will look great.
Well,
See,
no,
see,
if
you'll
you
be
use it, just
independent.
give me a cut.
Right,
You know,
right.
I'll take a royalty,
Right,
1% of each unit sold. That's not a lot.
Right, and you'll, and your name Adrian will be on the
No,
count.
I'd rather remain anonymous.
The problem is that we
I
want
know
to
you do.
document university case
Use
stuff,
cases.
use cases.
Yeah.
And in business, there's nothing like electrical labs that you sit with your hands and you work, and you really need to be hands-free. And in engineering, and especially
Physics, you know what I mean?
computer engineering, even when you assemble this machine, you know, you have to sit there with the
Because
board.
otherwise you can just do screen recordings, right?
Right, yeah.
Right, you don't need it, but when.
It's when you get the blue screen of death.
And there's
then
no
this-
screen recording that you can
Yeah.
do,
So this is where we need it, you know.
you understand? So external rather than internal to the computer.
No,
Okay.
yeah, I'll send you an
Yeah,
email
send-
with my
and-
with the report that I made
And also with the
and Dr.
professors,
Sakar's
yeah,
contact
I'm,
information.
right.
When you taught it in
No,
your...
I didn't teach it.
Oh,
Dr.
you-
Sakar was the professor.
He
and
just
I
took
took
the
his
course,
class.
yeah, that was his
We
project he
want to
did.
just sit in it for a few minutes and document it and...
Yeah, I think he teaches it during the fall semesters.
Okay.
It's the advanced AI course.
Okay.
Great, so we will
We'll
contact...
contact him and see what he's doing.
Okay.
Okay, guys.
All right, so let
Alright.
me know if I can
Okay,
be of any help.
right,
Okay.
if you need us.
And at the same time, I will report to you if anything...
Yeah, if anything, if you see anything
Changes.
changes
Yeah,
there,
it's,
and really just monitor for dampness. You can even have your tenants monitor for dampness
Yeah.
and have them report it to you.
And
Yeah.
before I fix it, I will tell you, just to clear with you that you didn't find any other source that wants to pay for it. I'll have to pay for it myself.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
Okay?
all right.
Well, I got you.
All right,
Okay,
thanks a lot.
thank you for
Appreciate
showing,
taking the
right,
Thank you.
thank you.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Let me go to 209 and talk to him, or you want to spray? Yeah, go with me.
Don't need you to spray.
No, but you want to see what he wants to throw on? Let me just see.
I'll make sure you out.
Okay.
Yeah, let me go get my purse in case it's not open.
Amazed to see that it's not dry.
Right. It was good that I told you. I said, go check it. You thought it was dry.
We also tried to put another layer. So this I took the other one also.
Which, the new ones or the old?
I wonder if they want give it another cook with this one. Maybe this one they said
Yeah.
it dries better or something.
I don't know if it dries,
Anyway,
but you want me to first test? You want me to first go?
Want to stay with me for?
No, I for sure want to go stay with you. I don't want you to do it on your own. You want to take the chair?
From what I understood.
You have to turn it. Let's take the chair.
Let me start a new clip.
Okay. Where do you want the chair? Over here?
Yeah,
Inside?
Inside, yeah. So, I want to start a new clip. Can you clip?